Hey guys, what's up? It's Isleny again. I am back with a new video for you guys, and we are going to be talking about Netflix today. Why? Because today is a super dreary day. If you could look out my window right now, it's like very depressing. It's just raining. There's like a flood warning in this area, and my phone keeps going. This is a weather advisory from blah, 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 saying that there's a flood warning. So yay us, we're gonna be underwater in like, I don't know how long. So I just started thinking to myself, I should just start binge watching some of my favorite Netflix shows. And then I started thinking to myself, what are my favorite Netflix shows? So I decided to come up with my top 10 Netflix shows to binge watch, because I was debating between my top 3 and I have not decided yet, but at the end of this video I'm pretty sure that I'll decide which one I'm gonna be watching today. So let's get started. Number 10, it's like a throwback favorite that I watch on occasion, not all the time, but I don't know if you guys at any time were ever obsessed with Pretty Little Liars, but I am pretty sure that I used to watch this show very unhealthily. I started watching the show really late, and to be honest, my husband started watching the show with me. So definitely number 10, I would have to say Pretty Little Liars. It's a show about these 4 main girls that are being followed and blackmailed by somebody named A, and it's like crazy. A bunch of stuff happens in that show that I still don't understand 100%. Every time I rewatch the show, I get more confused, if that's even possible. Pretty Little Liars is definitely number 10 on my list. I don't know how I made it to my top 10, but it made it to my top 10. Number 9, I would have to say, hands down, is The Vampire Diaries. Yes, it's pretty low on my list. Wait and see what the rest of them are, and you'll see why. It's about vampires. Spoiler alert, for the rest of this video, I will be giving you a peep of information. So she is torn between 2 lovers who are brothers. Yes, I said it. Brothers. So you definitely have to watch the show because it is very enticing and scary kind of, and mysterious and bloody. So you should watch it because it's a really good show. Number 8, The Walking Dead. We went from vampires to zombie apocalypse. The Walking Dead was one of my all-time favorite shows, and I need to re-binge watch it because I'm behind on like 2 seasons. Because it started to get a little too much. They killed off one of my favorite characters who has survived for forever. And I won't give names because if you guys haven't seen the show yet and you're going to watch the show now because I've suggested it, I can't tell you who died, but it was devastating, as in any show that you watch, whenever they kill off one of the main characters, it's like, why do I want to keep watching this, doing this to myself? So you should definitely go and check out The Walking Dead if you haven't already, because it's really good. It's about zombies and how would you survive in a zombie apocalypse. I don't know how they've survived for so long. I'm without internet for a day and I'm just about ready to die. I don't know. I would never want to be in a Walking Dead situation, but if you are bored and have nothing to do and you want to watch my number 8 show, Walking Dead it is. Number 7, NCIS. So NCIS is Naval Criminal Investigative Services, and my favorite character is Gibbs, which is a silver fox. I forgot the actor's name. It is one of my favorite shows to watch, and I don't even know if it's still like going on now. Comment down below if the show is actually still on air and running. I'm assuming it is, but once Ziva disappeared and then she never came back, I was like, should I keep watching this show? The cast is hilarious, so this show does have a lot of comic relief. Tony DiNozzo is one of my favorite handsome actors. I got a crush on him. Very funny, and I like all of those crimey shows where you have to like follow up with like the forensics. Number 6, Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds is a show that is like legit a little too serious for me. Like every show gave me anxiety, you know, anxiety and hunger because it was scary, but I don't know why it made me hungry. Criminal Minds is definitely a show that I would suggest you watch. It made me feel smarter in a way because there's this guy on there. His name is Reed, the character. Again, I'm not good with actors' names. I don't know why, but Reed is like freakishly smart. He's like the psychoanalyst genius boy that they have on the show. And this kid runs like 3,000 miles a minute. His brain is like on fast forward all the time. And he knows like way too much about everything. So I need to start Googling if these shows are like based on true facts, because that show is like super intense. But it's one of my favorite shows to watch because this handsome, using the slang, snack? Is that appropriate? This handsome thing is on there and he is just yummy. What is his name? Shamar Moore. Shamar Moore. Oh, he's so handsome. Anyways, so that show I really, really like. And it is a show where you have to like use your brain. And I like trying to guess the answer of what happened or who did it or who done it before it comes out, because it is like one of my favorite things to do is like to guess at the end of the episode. Sometimes I fast forward a little bit and cheat because I can't take the suspense. But that show is really, really good. We're getting to the end of the countdown. Number 5, Law and Order SVU. If you guys do not know Olivia Benson, then I don't know what kind of life you live in. You should definitely go and check out Law and Order SVU. It is a law type show where they go out and they work on the Special Victims Unit, which is like sex crimes, their division. And it's actually very, very depressing and very, very intense because the majority of the show, somebody was raped. So it's a really, really intense show. So if you are not down for intensity and inappropriateness, then this show is not for you. But it is one of my all-time favorite shows because Olivia is just so compassionate and she just wants to help everybody. And she has like the biggest heart, and everything that happens to her in the show is just insane. But this is one of my all-time favorite shows to watch when I'm feeling emotional. I will definitely watch Law and Order SVU. So she made it to my top 5, and I only watched the show because of her. Number 4, Friends. Friends got me through my first labor. So when I started having contractions, Friends was on TV, and we were all like, no one told you life was gonna be this way. Ah! 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 Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the way. So yeah, so I went through my contractions with the show, and it helped a lot. And the show is literally just laugh after laugh after laugh after laugh. The show is hilarious. Number 3, Charmed. I don't care what you say about my list. Some of you are not going to agree with it, but Charmed is my number 3 all-time favorite show to binge watch on Netflix. And the day that they get rid of it on Netflix, we're going to have a problem, because I watch that show so often, and we actually bought it, my sister and I, we bought all the seasons as they came out and as we were watching it, and we were like really young as we kept watching it and kept buying the seasons. And I left it with my sister in Florida. That was one of the things that we split. I got to take the Harry Potter books and she got to keep the Charmed seasons. So at least Netflix has it so that I can binge watch it occasionally. But my number 3 all-time favorite show to binge watch on Netflix is Charmed. So check it out if you haven't. The 3 sisters I absolutely love, and you know what, it's the power of 3 will set you free. Go watch it. Number 2, The Office. If you have not seen The Office, you don't know what you're missing. This show is hilarious. It is so funny, and it took a while to grow on me because my brother-in-law actually told my husband to watch it, and the show is so funny, like bend over laughing funny. We watch the show literally in the background while we're cleaning, when we're in the middle of doing something and we just need some background noise. On the weekends when we're eating, we kind of just turn on the TV and Netflix is on. Like, I don't know why The Office is always in the background of our lives somewhere. The show is so funny. Like, I could not begin to tell you how funny Michael Scott is. Jim Halpert and Pam are my favorite actors on this show. Again, ask me names. I don't know actors' names, but I can tell you their characters. And all-time favorite show to binge watch is The Office. Why is it number 2? Who beat The Office, you say? Who is number 1 on my list? You guys are not ready for it. And I know you're sick of hearing it because this show is never going to get canceled. This show is going to run until the end of days. It is on its 15th season right now, and I can't get enough of it. I'm going to give you guys a second to guess. Did you say Grey's Anatomy? Did you say it? Did you say it? Because if you said it, you're right. Grey's Anatomy is my number one. Numero uno. Meredith Grey. Number one. I will never not want to watch this show. I don't know why. Maybe because I worked in the medical field for a very, very long time. I've been in like all areas of doctors' offices and all areas of everywhere. And I don't know why, but I am so obsessed with the storyline of Grey's Anatomy. Like, it is the number one show that I want to watch. It is the number one show. I've seen the show altogether 6 times. I have watched this show from beginning to end 6 times already. And that's a long time for a show that's been running for this long. Trust me, it's like months of me binge watching because I can't ever watch it all in like a month because it's too many hours. There's not enough hours in the day. Grey's Anatomy is my all-time favorite show to watch on Netflix. And once they take that off of Netflix and once they get rid of my Hulu, because that's where I can watch all the new episodes, I will die. I will die. So Grey's Anatomy, please don't ever go away. There was a time when I stopped watching it. I won't tell you why, but it got very depressing for me because, again, why do you kill off main characters? Why do you do this to me? Don't kill main characters. Like, the cast is completely different in season 15 than it was in season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All these people dying all the time. So that is it for my top 10 Netflix shows to binge watch. Comment down below if you have any shows that I missed on my top 10 that you think that I should watch. I probably have already watched it. It just didn't make it to my top 10. That is my top 10 favorite Netflix shows that I suggest for you to binge watch. If you haven't already done it, what are you doing still watching this video? Are you bored right now? Pick up the remote of your smart TV or grab your cell phone, which is where I watch my shows. Turn it on, look it up, make it happen, because these shows are my all-time favorite. Let me know what your all-time favorite shows are to binge watch. What is your top 10? What is your top 5? What is your numero uno? Is your numero uno the same as mine? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video if you got all the way to the end and you want to see more content from me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notifications so you can see when I have new videos out, because you never know. Even though my schedule is supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's whenever mommy gets to it. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and catch me on my next one. Bye, guys.